Happy Tuesday. Welcome to March. I am happy to be here. Happy to see you all. Busy, of course, that Aries energy, that cardinal energy coming in, kicking in. So we are about to get started on some energy updates. I've already pre-shuffled. I will show you all. Boom. So we're getting ready to pull. I think that's one of the longest parts is the pre-shuffling, just sitting here digging. But let us get started, okay? I have it flipped over because before I get started, I want to go ahead and tell y'all that don't forget that all of the energy is going to come away from the planets. So if you're not into astrology, you need to be. And if you don't want to get into astrology, it's fine. There are people out here who are gifted and they will give you updates, okay? Just simply type in March astrology. Your tarot will make so much more sense when you understand the astrology and the yin and yang between the two, okay? Real quick, there's going to be a big battle between Venus and Saturn. Look it up, March 21st. And then we got a whole bunch of planets in Pisces. So y'all might want to look it up. Also, y'all might want to pay attention to the Pisces energy when I'm doing the update because it could be collective. Don't forget, we're in the number 8 year, Leo energy. That's collective. The sun is moving into Aries. We got a full moon in Libra, so you got that duality working its way again. This is going to be a lunar eclipse here when we're talking about lunars and moons. So there's going to be some type of emotion that's going to be cut out, or there's going to be bought in that's going to be like overbearing, overshadowing, where like nothing else matters. And then something I never paid attention to, just get into the nitty gritty, some asteroids out here. These asteroids that are coming into play this month could put us in a position where we feel like, I need to sit down and reevaluate, like, what's my purpose and what am I doing here again? So again, if you're not into astrology, you don't have to be. It just may be something that you might want to just pull up and listen. I'm not an astrologist, so I like to listen to astrology, but then when I get my messages, I'm not just like, oh, there's a God. I'm like, God out here working. He out here using vessels, not just in us and our bodies, but also on the planets and everything around us. Like Spirit is using it to operate something way bigger, okay? Let's get started at 2:20. I don't know who we doing. Let's see who first. First on the board. Taurus energy. Very interesting. So this has been one of our trouble energies here. So 232 for Taurus. This has been a troublesome energy because it's been Uranus in a fixed sign. It's always a little wobbly. Y'all look up Uranus and Taurus and see what comes back. It's not the best. It's going to be there till 2026. But coming out first, leading the pack, is the riddle four-leaf clover. So there's some luck here around something. This is giving me you get what you put in. So it's like I'm seeing when you have those different doors and they're like, door number 1, door number 2, door number 3, which one will you choose? This is saying that you're going to have good luck here, new job or career here, figuring out what role you want to play here with something that's going to actually bring you good fortune. If you're a person with this Taurus energy that's been influenced by like false starts or stop and goes, I see that there's going to be you're going to figure out why things have been stopping and going, and I feel like it's going to start to take off here. You have secret admirer out here, but with this vase here, I feel more that Venus energy, like you're just not recognizing yourself here with the secret admirer here. This is an energy of noticing, even though it says secret admirer with vase. Muddled, unclear thinking is out here, very similar to this riddle energy for Taurus energies out here. So again, this is giving me the energy of not being able to, it's an epiphany. Like, oh yeah, that's me right there. This is somebody telling you, you look nice or you do a great job. And you're like, I do, don't I? That type of energy. This is new to you. Self-awareness, where you have this Taurus energy in your chart, self-awareness, accountability. This could also be all new. You have chain of events that will affect your life. I always talk about the Amistad energy here. So there's definitely some type of generational curse here or a long-term habit here that's not necessarily the best that's being addressed out here with new job and careers. Give me the energy of turning over a new lease. It's like someone who is like saying, hey, I do have potential. I could do that. I am different. You have scissors, disappointment in some affair here. You have crown here. This is honor and respect will come to you. A sincere wish will be granted. And then you have the Ace of Wands here in reverse here. Collectively, wherever you have Taurus in your chart, remember, I do energy, listen for energy on people, places, signs. Thank you so much. And then I do apologize for being late. I owe y'all some content, low-key, right? Thank you. But energy can be on people, places, signs, and circumstances. So wherever you have Taurus, Get that natal chart out. Go to the house that has Taurus in it. And what I'm seeing here is that you've been played for a fool. Somebody been trying your whole life, your whole luck out here, and you're just now coming to the conclusion that you're not enslaved to some person, situation, circumstance, that you actually are the prize. And it's almost the energy of like jailbreaking a concept where someone could have been telling you, this is what you have to do, this is this, and you finally waking up saying, if I don't come here, you ain't got nothing either. So you might want to treat me with a little bit more respect. I'm a little bit more valuable than you're trying to lead on out here. This self-awareness is giving you a new authority in your own life, and this is the thing that you needed to be able to inspire some type of new ambition. With the Ace of Wands coming out here in reverse, I'm getting two things. One, I'm feeling like you're internally provoked because it's in reverse, but also I'm feeling like you're not trying to look for inspiration in other people. I was telling you that with the secret admirer here, I was feeling more like that Venus energy, self-awareness, self-love. Like, I look pretty today. It's very much given as just a rose quartz type energy. So that's what I have for Taurus out here. It's like you didn't realize how valuable that you were and how much of an asset that you were. Someone told you, or someone treated you, or it was implied that you were replaceable, you wasn't all that, and that's kind of how you have been living your life. It's a truth that you adapted. It's like you finally realizing here, this chain energy here, that you've been attached to something that is not true and that isn't real for you, and you're going to start working on something different here, whether it literally is a job, career, or even if it's just a project with yourself here. But this is very self energy where I got it for Taurus. Who's next? Pisces energy. Now in the beginning I said there was a whole lot of Pisces. 6:47 on the clock. I said there was a whole lot of Pisces energy in the chart right now. We're coming into, I think Vedic astrology is entering Pisces, but Western we're entering Aries. But it's a whole lot of Pisces floating around in the air. Again, make sure y'all look up that astrology. I'm going to go ahead and just flip them all over instead of doing them one at a time so I can intuitively see what I see. February is out here, more Piscean energy, okay? So that's interesting. So Pisces is Piscean here. We in the right place here. You've been pursued by someone. This is very much giving me the energy. Wherever you have Pisces in your chart, people, place, circumstances, situation, it's giving the energy of like a runner chaser for sure. You have been the runner here. Someone has chased it. Someone has chased you. And you never really knew what it was. This person, this situation is really just someone who likes authority and likes clout. You finally figured that out with the Y out here. This is a number 4231. Get into the foundation of some things. That's a 4. Get into the foundation of it. Like, why actually are we doing this? Why am I in this situation? Why do I feel like this is necessary? Also, some of y'all could be 31 coming out of your first Saturn return, and you've just matured to where someone following up behind you and wooing you and trying to offer you things is just not all of that. You know what I mean? That's not enough. It's not enough substance for something with hard work out here. I want to see you do a little bit more than just bring me some flowers here. Like, who are you? Someone has been dealing with a romancer. I want to say it's Pisces, but the reason I'm not is because you see, I said this is that February Pisces energy. You see how it's blowing back at this hunter energy? It's like repelling at this time, where it's like, I don't want that. They're like, no, let me woo you, let me chase you, let me make you feel special. And it's like, no, I need you to work a little harder. Then that's not all for me. If you're not gonna, did you state your terms and conditions for something? Like, this is what I want, this is how it's gonna be here? Because I feel like somebody did not adhere with the time to get out of a situation with the pill. Successfully overcoming a problem, and you finally like, no, this was a deal breaker for you. This was an all or nothing here. I love it. Wherever you have Pisces in your chart, your standards are being enforced. Your boundaries are being enforced. That's what this is here. So whereas before you like, okay, I'm gonna give them a chance, you know, I'm gonna let them do a little something. Now you're like, okay, we're past that. I'm gonna need this, or I'm gonna have to walk. I love this for you, whether this is a person, place, situation, a job, a friendship. You have basically stated your terms and conditions and saying, this is what I need to be fulfilled and be happy. And if you can't do it, you out. What I am picking up is, though, someone doesn't really want to do all of that. With the hard work and the table and the hunter out here, this is giving me the energy of somebody that likes to keep it in the romance stage, likes to keep it, you know, real light here. And now that you're saying, okay, enough, let's get busy, you know, work for me here, sweat a little bit, they like, Now, this is the energy that you've been dealing with this Knight of Cups energy. Wherever you have Pisces in your chart, they'll rather just go and start a whole new relationship to stay in the infatuation stage than to go deeper. And I'm hearing 3 to 7 years. You could have dealt with this person or be dealing with this person. This person switches up jobs, relationships, location every 3 to 7 years because they like to feel new. They could have a Pisces moon or Pisces Venus out here, and it's just not working for you. Because I feel like with this Pisces on Pisces energy, like you could have been feeling it, or this could be you. Only one way to find out. Spirit say you. TikTok here, yeah. I feel like Pisces in energy has been, you're just waking up to your own Pisces energy. Like, what am I really doing here? It's cute, but you know, what's next? I think also it was easy to woo you because you like this romance energy, this kind of Robin Hood type energy that this Knight of Cups brings. But then I'm intuitively hearing that you could have people around you saying, so when are y'all getting married? So when are you going to get the promotion? So when are you going to start your own business? And it's bringing you back to reality, and you're realizing that realistically, that's not what this is here. With the Y on the bottom of the deck here, now you're starting to ask yourself, again, that 31 breaking down to a 4. When all this is said and done, what can I build? I don't see intuitively, I'm not feeling that you're going to leave this situation. I just feel like 11:11 on the clock here. I just feel like it's a new reckoning, a new awareness here, kind of judgment energy, but I don't see any action taking place. Time to get out of the situation is here, but I feel like you're just coming to that situation, this conclusion, okay? That's what I have here for Pisces. Thank you so much, whoever liked this. Let's see who this is. Channel message is coming. I'm getting the downloads real quick too. For this Pisces energy here, I feel like you have been in an echo chamber. Wherever you are, you have been going to things that make you feel good, make you feel fit, make you, feel comfortable instead of challenging yourself. So that's what this energy is about for you. Y'all know I like to just give you the message here, but I am intuitive and I am getting more downloads for this Pisces energy. I have to say it. You need to challenge yourself, and you have to be willing to just jump out there and say, look, I can do better. You know you can do better, but if no one pushes you off the cliff, you won't jump. So that's something that needed to be said before we leave. Scorpio. At 12:12. Ha ha ha. That was Piscean energy. We just left that. But Scorpio energy, the advice I just gave to Pisces before I left is, you're not being challenged and you're not trying to be challenged, but it's time for you to be challenged. So you might want to check out Pisces. Let me put that right next to it because I will put that in the comments. I'm just going to flip them all out here. You got the sword. That's some type of clarity here. Also, this for some reason with the Scorpionic energy, it's really giving me boss. That sword energy is giving me somebody. Get you somebody that can do both. And you got the dead end out here. Alpha and Omega, the end all, the be all, okay? July and May is out here. This is giving me a time frame from last July to this May. Is like wrapping up some type of cycle. Might want to check that out because that's Leo and Taurus for me when I'm looking at here. You got the Tower and then you got community out here. I'm going to tell the truth here. Somebody is with their forever person, or you know who your forever person is. I'm definitely picking up some type of karmic situation around the Scorpionic energy here. Whether this is a job, this is something that you're going to do forever because you're not brave enough to leave. This is something that is practical but not purposeful. If this is a relationship, it's the same thing. It's someone who is practical. You married them, they nice, they ain't really did nothing, but you do have a wondering eye. You do wonder what if, you know what I mean? What if I had did something else here with your community out here with this 8 next to this July here? I feel like you are in a world. You know how sometimes we want success so bad and then we get it and we like, this is boring as hell. Like, this is it. That's what I'm seeing here with the Scorpionic energy. We talked about this somewhere, Scorpio, where you feel guilty because it's like nothing's wrong. You just thirsty for more, Now you got this Tower energy out here with the dead end out here. I feel like there's some type of anxiety or panic that's creeping in here with you realizing like this is it. Some of you are having buyer's remorse. Some of you have just, you're newlyweds and you're just coming to the conclusion like, I am married. This is my husband. This is the last one. I'm coming. They're all flipped over, so I don't know who is who. So I'm just flipping them over as I go. But with this Scorpio energy, purple, this is also Mars energy. So definitely will tap in with Aries as well because they used to be co-ruled by Mars. It's ruled by Pluto now. It's co-ruled by Mars. So I always see that in here. But what I'm seeing here, wherever you have Scorpio in your chart, whatever this situation is, Thank you. This is a situation where you feel like at one point you wanted something here. With the key here, you felt successful, but then I just told y'all this card here with the sword is giving me this boss energy. It's giving Doctor Strange for any of y'all that watch that. You see where like it's like I know the light, I know the dark, and I know the in-between. Okay, like I've been on both sides of the fence at this point, and you're coming to the conclusion of I wanted to be here so bad, but I'm not sure. With this May energy over here, this is Taurus, this is your opposite, so you might want to go check it out here. With this July, there's like a fixed energy out here for sure. May, this Taurus and Leo energy is giving fixed energy. It's like you told yourself that if I can get here, then all will be good. You were focused on something, and I feel like it is not, it's again, it's guilt energy, this remorseful energy, because there's nothing wrong with it. You got birth or conception of a child or enterprise, and you have romances in the air. You wanted this at one point. You lusted after this. You were in love with this. You considered this a success here. You have out here twice this birth energy here because you got stork here. Birth of a new business or opportunity. So this is something that you busted your ass to get. You wanted this, and then you got it, and now I see this heartbreak or heartache over whatever you no longer have, this tower energy, and this dead end. Whoever you are, wherever this is, I'm intuitively being told that you might want to look into Capricorn energy or Cancer energy or both. Because what I'm seeing here intuitively is that this Scorpionic energy is someone who likes to have a goal. You're like, okay, now that I've accomplished this, I need more for purpose, okay? This was like your big thing. This is what kept you going. This is what kept you driven. This is what gave you, life. And now that you have it, it's kind of give you this energy of just feeling like, okay, what's next? I'm not happy. This is like accomplishing something early. Like you thought it was going to take 10 years. It took you 3. And you like, okay, next. But now there's a community attached to it. Again, more of that birth. It's not just you out here. And then also with this July energy, Leo energy, creative energy, child energy, 5th house energy, it's not just you involved anymore. You could now have a family, you could have children, you could have a team, you could have mentees, and now you like, okay, I don't want this. Another good example, because I like to do energy, which can be on people, places, situations, and things. Say you opened a school because your passion was teaching. You were saying your passion was teaching, but I feel like you were misguided. Your passion was opening the business, like just establishing something, like being a business owner. So now that you open a business, have a business, it's established, you got a school, you got students. Now you like, why don't I want to teach? I thought I wanted to teach. I thought this is my everyday thing. You were enjoying the process of building a business, not being a teacher. The teacher was just the vessel for building a business. You could have been starting an ice cream shop and you would have still been just as enthusiastic. But you're just now coming to that conclusion yourself, which is what this sword energy is. Beautiful energy, it's a hard way to figure it out, but some of us, literally, we have to touch things. I'm hearing malleable, different elements that can bend and fold and be shaped. That's what this is. It's like you don't know what you're looking for till you touch it, and that's what this is. So wherever you have Scorpio on your chart, you got that job, you got that relationship, you got that house, and now you sitting there like, I'm bored. You fell in love with the process, wherever this Scorpionic energy is, and that is what Scorpio represents. The tower has to be knocked down and rebuilt. Knocked down and rebuilt. Phoenix energy. You die and come back. Die and come back. So this is telling me that you literally, what you really love is the process of building, the process of evolving. That's what Pluto represents. It talks about evolution. And that's interesting because now that you have been hitting your goals, you're like, okay, I need another goal. And that very much is giving me Capricorn energy, and the opposite of Capricorn is Cancer. So you can have that in your chart because the goat climbs mountains. And when it gets to the top of a mountain, it just wants to climb another one. It's like, okay, let me go down and go back up. Let me go down and go back up. And it's always looking for a bigger mountain to climb. I'm picking that energy up from this Scorpio energy. I love you, so I hope y'all go check that out, okay? What we got? Gemini. 1915 for Gemini. That's an interesting energy, a combination to come behind. Gemini, I just wrapped up Scorpio. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and flip all of these over. The medallion out here, I just heard bling bling. Every time I come around your city, bling bling. Some of y'all just got some new jewelry out here. I'm talking to somebody that's flashy wherever you have Gemini in your chart, okay? If this I know what I'm talking about. There go Ten of Pentacles, okay? I was gonna say, even if this is a house, it's a big crib, it's a car, it's a flashy car. If this is a job, you got a job where you gotta dress up. I'm telling you here. The fates out here, this is star energy, Aquarius energy, 17, which breaks down to an 8, Leo energy, being seen, being famous here. Somebody out here is, it don't get old to them. But this is also paper chasing, y'all. You got great happiness out here. You got victory, doing something risky, taking a chance. This is Jupiterian energy, so it's giving me Sagittarius out here. This is, you know, lottery energy out here, sunrise, that Leo energy, new creative venture. You won something out here, which is influenced by some type of Sagittarius energy. But now you have broken wishbone and wedge. Before I even saw this cat, which is a two-faced friend, and a stubborn, aggressive person here, a dark man. This doesn't have to be an actual person. This could be a karmic masculine energy, which can be on a female. It can be on an entity, an energy. It could be a corporation that is taking on the energy of being a karmic masculine energy. I'm gonna tell y'all who I just heard too. Avis rental cars has this dark masculine energy. They got all those reports of just, you know, not caring about their clients. They just take your money and the hell with you. That's dark masculine energy, and that's the whole business out here. You got deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Time to go out and have fun. I be talking so fast because I already have picked up what they was putting down anyway, because you got never ending story out here. Wherever you have Gemini in your chart, get that chart out. Look for Gemini, check the house, and that's going to be the influence that's going to be out there. But wherever you have that, whether it's your job or your relationship, whether it's your first house and it's just you, you got haters. These are people that like to be around you. They want to be your best buddy, your best friend. But when you shine too bright, it's a problem out here. You just want something else. You just leveled up again. And again, you're going through the same thing. For you, it's kind of stressful. This 37 out here with the 10. This is like, when is it going to stop? When am I going to find my tribe is what I'm hearing. Because it's like you always going through this. Just for being you. You can't help how you look. You can't help that you like nice stuff. You can't help that you blinging or you winning. But no one's celebrating you. No one's celebrating with you. And you just like, what am I doing wrong here? I'm not picking up any malicious type energy out here. You know, you attract this. You know what I mean? And this is how I put it to people, even with lighthouses. The dark attracts light. The light attracts dark. When you going in a dark place, you bring a flashlight. You literally bring light with you. 2222 is on the clock. When you're going in a bright place, you bring a hat for shade. You bring darkness with you. It's kind of a duality thing here. So I'm looking at someone who has money. You're going to attract broke people. You think they're going to be happy for you. They just never are. You know, don't throw your pearls before swine. You know what I mean? Like, they don't understand what you're putting in to get this type of stuff. They just want it. They want the chain. They want the gold. These people are lusting after your lifestyle, and they're looking up to you for the wrong reasons in the first place. You could be a very spiritual person. I'm looking at the Kabbalah here. You could pray and get things through God, via God, or you could really have a stable foundation and purpose. Whatever you subscribe to, I just feel like it's purpose driven, and you're committed to something, and that's what you do. It makes you happy, and that's what brings you in these victories, because you're committed to something. Not interested, committed. You don't wonder how it works. You're actually going and taking it apart and putting it back together. And you're bringing these dark masculine energies. And what I'm picking up with that, I just explained to y'all what that means for me. This is people who are not, they're not just saying, man, I wish that was me. These are people who are plotting. Everybody's not brave enough to be a criminal. Everybody's not brave enough to rob a person, or, you know, like set a person up to get fired from a job, or like seduce another person's spouse. Everyone's not brave enough. You are attracting people that's about their life. And not, you know, they say, you know, new levels, new devils. So whoever this is with the medallion and the 10 of Pentacles out here, every time I come around your city, bling bling, that's just literally what I'm hearing. Like, every time they see you, they done went from, man, what does that brother do, to, hey man, look, he be at the, I'm hearing cookie store. I don't know if y'all know Young Dolph. Y'all can look that story up. But I'm hearing that it goes from, wow, look at him. Ooh, he's successful. Ooh, look at her. Ooh, she has a beautiful family too. I want that. And now it's evolving with this karmic energy out here with a two-faced friend. This is people who are willing to, a stubborn, aggressive person, that's Aries energy. They're willing to actually come in, giving me more of that masculine energy and take some. And this is crazy because you just entered the new cycle here. And these are people that you got around you. Please don't get it twisted, because it says deep friendship and time to go out and have fun with a two-faced friend out here. Nah, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. I'm also feeling like this lifestyle is causing for you to be more wise, to be more disciplined, to break some habits. Maybe you're taking your drink limit down and you're like, okay, I'm only do 2 drinks. You know, I'm an Uber when we go out. This person doesn't like that. They like when you're flashy and you're all over the place because they have more control. Now that you are getting to this step here with this fame energy, you can't go everywhere. You're not just anybody. Aaliyah, I'm not just anybody. If I let you know, you can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Like this person out here, are you responsible? Y'all look them lyrics up. That's Aaliyah here. That's what this person is like. They're not respecting your growth. They like, you ain't nobody. Her favorite color is pink. Happy birthday exclamation point. Please send me the restaurant you want to go to. So now that's exactly how they feeling. They like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you become the president. I don't care if you get married. You still gonna be the same hoe that was around the block. You still gonna be the same thief, scammer. They not trying to let you be great here. You have, I'm seeing a king, and you know you have those corrupted advisors that be in their ear. That's what I'm seeing. That's what this energy is. And it's someone that you know. It could be your assistant if it's at a job. It could be your co-worker, knowing good and well that you just got this promotion. And the first thing they say is, you should do this and this and this. They really mad because they wanted you to be there, which will not be granted. So they're not going to get anywhere. It's just going to cause you some heartbreak. And this ain't nothing you ain't been through. Wherever you have Gemini. That's what I have for you here. You celebrating, you like, yay, I got my team, I got my squad. These people been with me for day one, and somebody finna just politely show their true colors. And you're gonna be like, not again, not another hater, not another friend or family member I gotta fall out with over some bullshit. I feel like you want to share the wealth, but I'm not getting someone who wants the wealth to be shared. They want to actually have your lifestyle. They don't want you to leave them nothing, loan them nothing, or none of that. You know what I mean? Unfortunate. Watch your back. I feel like you're safe. It's sad, to be honest. Where if you have Gemini in your chart, just sad as hell. Because, you know what? Intuitively, I'm hearing, like, a lot of people, like, for instance, with influencers or celebrities, people say, I wish I knew them. If I could ask them one question, and you'll be surprised, they have people around them right now that are plotting on them and don't want them to be able to do nothing. Selena energy. And we're over here saying, oh, she was so sweet. Oh, I wish I had went to a concert. Oh, I wish I had went to a book signing. Oh, I wish I was on that person's team. And their very team, they got somebody, if not the team, saying, I hate them as a boss. I hate their music. But you sitting up under them all day. It's personal for them. It ain't even nothing that you did. It's just really, hold on, what's that? They want me to come over here. Interesting. So then who are these then? Hold on, y'all. Let's see. All right, Aries. That's interesting. 2814. 28. I'm gonna put 18. Aries energy. We keep talking about Mars. Where's Mars at? Mars. I think Mars is going into Pisces. And I'm gonna tell you what I just heard intuitively with Mars, which is talking about fire, force, moving around. Yes, it's your turn. This Mars and Pisces energy is giving me the energy of like people who think they can take a situation, think they can handle somebody, think they can check something, but it's Piscean energy. So this could very well be an illusion. It could very much be a dream. They've always wanted to say this to you. They've always wanted to do this to you. They about to get their feelings hurt because this ain't that. Just want to turn my Bluetooth off real quick. Aries energy, I ain't lying. Here go the flame here. Fire energy out here. The fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness in business. Finger out here, that's accusations. Lighthearted, carefree. I just heard the unassuming intuitively. Trouble and accusation. I can't. Come on, spirit. Come on. By the book here. This could be at work. 11 out here. This is some type of karmic justice. And then you got the hangman in reverse here. This is somebody that's deciding to get off the sidelines and make a move. And I just was talking about Mars and Pisces here. And I just did Gemini. If you're going to be watching this timestamp, you might want to check out Gemini. But what I'm picking up intuitively here with this Mars moving into Pisces energy is there's going to be some people that think they can take you. They think they smart enough. They think they got a plan. They got this idea of how to rock something, change something, influence something, but it's so low vibrational, like, bitch, it will never work. It was never gonna work. It's a no for you. It's gonna always be a no for you. I don't know who I'm talking to. I do know that there are people who watch tarot and you know, use it to try to get the upper hand on situations. What God has for you is for you. And if you gotta do all of that, that ain't you got shrewdness out here, frying pan and accusation. Somebody's whole plan is to accuse you of something and to tarnish your name and reputation. That's why they making me cuss. Lighthearted, carefree time over here with this by the book. You see how these elephants are holding each other's tail here. This chain link energy here. This could be someone you grew up with or someone you've worked with from the beginning here. This is someone you're comfortable around. Definitely this jug, this lighthearted, carefree time definitely gives Geminian energy. You might want to check that out. That mercurial energy is also giving mutable energy. Someone who's just like, yeah, sure. They're here, they're there, they're everywhere. This is Piscean energy. This is also mutable energy. Somebody that like to be all out here. With the flame here, this baby ass flame at that. This ain't volcano. This ain't nothing like that. This ain't the sun. This is a flame. Somebody just got an idea that if they can start some mess, put something out there, change people's view of you, then the most difficult part of a situation will be over for them. They have hope in something. Or if you have Aries in your chart, you might want to definitely put, you know, I tell y'all, get your chart out. Y'all might want to circle it. You need to meditate on this. If you're getting personal readings or getting any type of Reiki, or if you have any type of, you know, spiritual advisors, or if you just want to put an extra prayer in the air, you definitely want to see where you have Aries in your chart to see what it's influencing. Because this energy here is giving me like a revolt, a rebellion. This is like an overthrowing of the king, literally. And it's an inside job. Somebody had a reading called that. I will find it because I want to watch it myself. This is an inside job. Someone around you just got this inkling. And if I want to look at the energy I went through so far intuitively, it's because you just got something. This Aries energy just got something. They're happy. They have something tangible that's visible. And all of a sudden, someone around you just decided, I really just don't like that. This is short, sweet, and to the point. Christy, I'm sorry. I just work here. Now, for those of you who are not sure, I do energy, which could be on people, places, things, and situations. So this can be wherever you have Aries in your chart. If you're an Aries sun, remember that's the mask we wear. Get your natal chart out. You need to know where this is. So for instance, this is around my money. This is around my resources. This could be someone like, good example, you just get a promotion at work. All of a sudden, someone wants to come in and say that you were smoking in the bathroom and it's a drug-free environment. It's an absolute, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? But it will cause some attention because it's your coworker that you be with every day on lunch. Why would they lie on you? So it's going to get the attention. It's going to cause a little mess. But it's just unfortunate because it's like, not you a hater too. Not you a op. You know what I mean? If this is a relationship, you finally engaged and it would be like your best friend or your sister or your brother or your dad going and telling your spouse some mess. Could be completely false. However, because of who it's coming from with this lighthearted, carefree time, and it's by the book giving me that this is someone who knows you or has some type of longevity with you, this accusation is going to be considered. And for those of you who are like, well, if they believe it, hey, it's hard not to believe where it's coming from. You know what I mean? But this person was a fox the whole time. Y'all remember what happened in Goldilocks? The fox ate the grandma and then put the grandma outfit on. So was Goldilocks, like, when she was asking all them questions and entertaining the fox, was she supposed to be like, not, that means she doesn't know her grandma? Like, no, I mean, it's kind of hard to, what is this fox doing here in my grandma's bed? It's kind of like she was processing a lot at the same time. And I know y'all like, Goldilocks, think about it. You walk in your grandma's house, he done ate her ass, she's dead. And now she's in her clothes, in her bed. It's just a lot to process. So be more patient with the people in the situation because they kind of throw it off too. Like, where this coming from? You know, this is a, what? But this person is Fox. Hey, Chestnut Checkers, good morning. This person just got this inkling, and it makes sense to do it to them. With the Hangman here, this is, you got a stalker, you got a hater, somebody been observing you for a long time. They just been waiting. Opportunist energy, and now it's in reverse. They then got up and got this idea with this Mars and Pisces energy and said, let me go see what I can do. Let me go start some mess. Maybe I can train wreck their situation. But I'm telling you now, just to be patient with the situation. It's unfortunate. It's a little sad. Check out Gemini energy wherever you are with this Aries energy, because you see this 11 with the bottom book. When everyone sorts out the facts and they slow down, they take their time, the justice will be served. And that makes sense because Gemini was like, damn, Gemini had this card for y'all as time stamping. Like, not again, not again. It's like, it's always something, is what I just heard. Always something. So Aries energy, you're being tested. But honestly, I don't feel like it's a testing energy at all. You may not have been able to see a person or get, I think you got all the obvious snakes out of your garden, but it looked like it's one of them that tunneled down behind a bush or something. And this one saw you cutting grass. This energy saw you and said, I ain't gonna take them head on. This is a coward. This is a coward. This person wasn't gonna face you head on. So they played their role and bided their time, inside job, until an opportunity came along. And this Pisces energy is giving them the balls that they never had. And they still gonna fail. But it's just unfortunate because you're gonna sit and question yourself and say, man, and I had them around me the whole time. And they was at my house, and they was next to my desk, and I gave them my keys there one time. Don't do that to yourself, okay? I love y'all. Let's do Libra, the opposite of Aries. 3644. It's going to give a more complete picture, and they just happen to be next to each other. Gnosis here, more Piscean energy. I might want to check out Pisces. Yeah, I might want to check out Pisces energy. It'll be time stamped in a minute. End of a cycle here. Ooh, look at that. Can't make it up. You're very welcome, Purple. This is the other half of your story for this Aries energy. Great worry over nothing. Didn't I just say something wasn't going to go through? It's not going to work. Bread and prosperity out here. Guaranteed success here. Younger man. It's just a lesson with reconciliation here. I have a reading, I think the very last one I did 2 weeks ago was about reconciling energy. Where the past meets the present. And that's what I'm seeing here. This is someone who's been around. This is a situation that's ongoing, that's wrapping itself up here with this world card, wherever you have Libra in your chart, which is opposite of that Aries energy and tied in with that Geminian energy somehow. Problems to be resolved here. You will be shown the way. Unfinished symphony and observer. Definitely check out the Aries energy. It's your opposite energy and it's mirroring very heavy here. So wherever you have Libra in your chart here, you're wrapping up a cycle here. It is something that you always known it was going to come to. It's that friend you always knew you was going to fall out with. It's that man you always knew was cheating. It's that woman you always knew liked your friend. It's this. It's like, I've been dating her, but I see how she look at him. I've been with him, but I know he go around the corner for milk all the time. It's a situation that we already knew was going to come. However, I feel like wherever you have Libra in your chart at this point, you are in a position where you can cope because you already have other things to distract yourself with. Other successes here. Peace and harmony. This is Libra energy. Guaranteed success here. When you look at where the past meets the present, if some shit was going to have to blow up, it couldn't have blew up in a better way. Okay? You already knew anyway. It's bittersweet here, but it needs to be resolved at this point. Some of you literally are getting a divorce, cutting a contract, quitting a job here because you see that ink there. This ink is still wet and messy, so I feel like there's something that's still being sorted out. Details are still coming to light here. But again, with the Gnosis here, it's like you knew something even if you didn't know everything. Okay? You will be shown the way here. Some of you all, wherever you have Libra in your chart, and I just said this about your opposite with Aries, where maybe you wasn't strong enough to pull the plug, or you wanted some dirt because you needed something heavy to cut it. I feel like that's what this is, where all the details are coming out. So you have so many reasons to never go back, to never say yes, because now it is more out here, okay? I just heard you ain't got it. The ink ain't even dried, and somebody already is showing their true colors. But observer out here. Now your opposite, which is Aries energy, had the Hangman in reverse, which is a lot like this energy here. This is a 49. That's a 13, death and transformation here. So this is something you always knew was going to come to. With death and transformation and the world out here, this is giving an energy where it was just coming to that. You got younger man out here. This is giving me a naivete. So this is you just learning here. With Unfinished Symphony here, you still got a lot to learn. This situation is still not over. But it's a situation where you know that at the end of the day, it still won't be for naught. When you get through, you still got your pride, your respect, and a lot of y'all got abundance with period of prosperity and abundance and guaranteed success, star energy. A lot of you are like, I didn't want the divorce, but I got a house out of it, you know. I didn't want to quit, but, you know, unemployment looking nice, you know. My savings account good, my 401k nice, you know what I mean? Because this is something that you kind of knew was coming. I don't feel like you've been running from it. I just feel like you felt like, what's the point of me going to them when they coming to me? I'm not going to meet them halfway. It's just going to, I'm just biding my time is what I'm picking up here. I'm also feeling like you were being very optimistic, and y'all tend to do that with wherever you have Libra in your chart, when you was trying to give someone the benefit of the doubt, but they just breaking your heart here. But you knew they were a heartbreaker. And this again, this doesn't have to be a person. This could be a job where you was like, everyone goes through this at work, and all jobs are like this. If not here, it's gonna be there. But then you going to work and you like, I can't do this with y'all. I can't stand y'all. You know, everybody have run-ins with their boss, and you just like, nah, not every damn day. Again, not every day. Really short, sweet, mostly because I did it right after Aries, which is your opposite, where really it's just this energy of someone, something, some situation that you are very acquainted with is been tainted. And I don't feel like, intuitively, they're telling me that you could have been tainted at some point too, but you've outgrown the situation and they have not. That's what this younger man is here. This is that naivete here. This young masculine energy out here. You might have been doing some stuff that was a little bit reckless here. This is also a scammer that wants to pull out, a criminal that wants to legitimize themselves. That's this type of energy. But somebody else is like, no, we finna keep doing this. And you, wherever you have this energy, you have a chance. You can get out. You can do it. But before the ink dries, somebody is like, let me expose you and see what happened. It's not going to work. I'm literally seeing someone that maybe you started off, hypothetically speaking, y'all. Okay, perfect. I'll use that because I'm using this one because it's legal, right? Say you were a dancer, you danced, and you took your stripping money, and you started a business. No one knows you were a dancer. You finally can stop dancing and start doing your business 100% legitimately. No one knows you were a dancer. Your past, that's behind you. How this Libra and this Aries energy work together and combine, and this Geminian energy over here, this is somebody who comes and says, oh, y'all letting her paint y'all little girl nails? Y'all didn't know she was a stripper? Or y'all letting that stripper, you know, come in your house? She used to be over here. This is that. However, what Spirit is showing me is that even when they do this, it's not going to go, it's going to reverse on them. Because it's not strong enough for your character. You did what you had to do. You made something out of nothing. So what's going to do is it's going to flip, and they're going to say, don't like her that she used to dance. She's amazing with my kids. Nobody knew she used to dance. She's amazing in the kitchen. Like she's great. We don't care about her past. This person just outed themselves for being a hater, an inside enemy, telling your business, but now you can breathe freer too because it's finally out here with peace and harmony where the past meets the future. You will be shown the way in teardrops. It's sad that it had to come out like this, but you can finally do your thing. You can finally heal with this star energy out here, and your abundance is your abundance. And when this situation get done, you're going to know that whatever you have is rightfully yours. Wait till I get my money, right? But this is somebody that's like, oh yeah, everyone can change their life around. Everyone can have a change of heart in your face, and then they talking about you behind your back. You ain't got to do nothing. I just said this, I was talking to a young lady. Y'all know I do business development. I was talking to a young lady yesterday in Memphis, and she was talking about how she wants to hire, but she's afraid because she doesn't want you know, her reputation tarnished after everything she put in her company. And I was telling her that if you built your company from scratch, it's been 10 years, your energy is all over that company, all over that brand. And instead of you being embarrassed, then people gonna end up being embarrassed. Example here, somebody show their ass at your company, instead of people saying you are a horrible person or look what she got going on in her establishment, because you put so much love into it, they're gonna say, why y'all doing that lady like that? Why y'all acting like that up here? She don't get down like that. She don't deserve that. And that's how you know that you're where you're supposed to be and that you've truly put your essence, I call it identity translation, where who you are has fused with what you do. And it doesn't matter if somebody come in and say, oh, Kiara Lion, you know, she don't do tarot. Everybody's, instead of people looking at me and saying, oh my God, why do you have that around you? They're going to check that person and say, don't play with her. She's serious about that. That's her lifestyle. She done put people out of house for it. Like, I've already established who I am. So y'all don't be worried about it. It's just sad because it's like, of all people, why would you? I kept you around because you was safe. This person lusting after your lifestyle. Look over at Gemini. We are almost done. Who we got? Cancer. 4608. Cancer energy. Ooh. Cancer, you just cut your losses. Wherever you have Cancer in your chart, get your natal chart out. Look for Cancer. Whatever house it's in, you just cut your losses. Whether it's a job, whether it's people, place here. Oh yeah, you just took a L here. Real easy too, and you didn't care. This is I'm hearing Kevin Gates. You ain't want to win as bad as I wanted you to win. I had to scoop. That's what this is. Message in a bottle with Knight of Wands. This is what you're telling them. I had to. You ain't want to win as bad as I wanted you to win. I had to scoop. Like, I gotta go. You wanted something for people, but you exhausted as much time as you're gonna spend. This is crazy here because this sorrow over a loss here with this reef. Intuitively, this is like Cancer energies, like you know, just take this to remember me by. It's like you didn't make the cut, but here's a free t-shirt, you know. You did try out, you know, a memorandum. This is crazy. I love the confidence I'm picking up over this Cancer energy. I don't have a large Cancer placement. I just have it in the house, you know. So I'm saying that because so many people are like, what about my energy? It's energy. This energy is beautiful. So what you do is you go to your chart, you find Cancer, and you can know that you can pop your shit wherever you got Cancer. I don't have a major Cancer placement. I don't have a reason to be this excited about it. It is the opposite of Capricorn, but I feel so good with this Cancer energy. This is something that you know that you know. If this is a position, you know this your position. If this is a relationship, you know that's your man, your woman. Like, you know they locked in. You ain't worried about nobody flirting with them. You ain't worried about them cheating. You in. If this is your career, you're good. You're sold out to Jesus. Like, this is that. You know what I mean? I love this energy for this Cancer energy. There's a transformation here. I'm picking up energy of like, I need some new friends. Y'all didn't had enough time. Like, I didn't went to the word, came back. If you was gonna do what you was gonna do it, y'all not gonna do it. It's cool. Triumph over obstacles. You're highly thought of. Misunderstanding here. I'm seeing Alice in Wonderland. Remember when she was with them flowers and they thought she was a weed? They was like, oh, you're pretty. You're a pretty flower. And they was singing and all that until they messed around and said, what kind of flower are you? When she didn't know what kind of flower she was, that's what I'm getting here. Misunderstanding. Like, oh, you can't sit with us. My bad. Cancer energy, like, so I need some details here. Cancer, you tried to relate to something. You should accept valid criticism here. You tried to coach and relate as much as you could here. With good luck out here. You tried to inspire people here. I feel like wherever you have Cancer in your chart, you tried. Even if this is a relationship with the nectar out here, you definitely put your nurturing energy in here. Whether you're a man or not, you were very feminine with your tribe, with your community, with this job, with this project. It's just not gonna do what it needs to do here. Opportunity and windfall, you're not about to miss out because this ain't doing what it needs to do. It's not moving. That's crazy. I love it though, because you know what? We sit in shit too long. We all do it. We'll sit there too long. We'll sit in that relationship, and then what happens is we build resentment. It's nobody's fault that we did it. Go ahead and bye. See you later. You know what I mean? And this Cancer energy is doing great. They're going ahead and putting the nail in the coffin, and they're letting bygones be bygones. They're saying this is no longer. I'm not the person I used to be. I need to go. I'm not happy anymore. I need to go. I want more money. You're not going to give me more money? You could have even made a lot of compromises with this energy, whether this is a person, a job, or something. I'm picking up someone that was like, you know, I want more money. They may have told you, well, we doing bonuses, you know, in December. December, you ain't get no bonus. Climbing up the ladder towards success. You was like, look, I'm not really. So I'll tell y'all this in business. You're getting a 2% increase. Inflation is 2% a year. So when you go at the end of each year, no matter how long you've been with a company, you need to be getting at least a 2% raise in order to keep up with the economy. If you truly want to raise, you need to be asking for 2% plus. So 3%, 8%, or 4%, so that you can stay ahead. Otherwise, getting a 2% raise is just keeping you up with the times. You know what I mean? This is someone here who knows that. They know their worth. Or if you have Cancer in your chart, whatever house this is in, and they said, "Now we've been dating for 5 years. What's next?" I'm picking up, y'all not getting what y'all want, so y'all left. Y'all gave them a memorandum, something to remember you by, and you dipping. They like, I want to be married, but I just wanted to wait 2 more years. Dead and gone. Like, nah, you ain't getting 2 more years. And you're not rude about it either. It's a misunderstanding. I thought we was on the same page here. This is someone who was like, oh, Cancer's not complaining, so they're comfortable. Cancer's not complaining because Cancer has a clock in their head that's saying, I'll sit here up until this point. And you're doing it optimistically with grace. So we gonna date for 5 years. I'll date you for up to 5 years. At year 3, you mentioned it. At year 5, you was like, final call. Bye. You're going back out. I'm just hearing that Kevin Gates, that's cartel swag. You ain't want to win as bad as I want you to win. I had to scoop. We're short journey here, and you should accept valid criticism with all that you poured into a person, with all the education you shared, all the information you shared. They still ain't went but this far. And Cancer saying, no, it's each his own. But baby, I'm a Mustang. Okay, I can go much faster than this. Dropping the dead weight is out here. Y'all better stop playing. But you're doing it in a very loving way. I don't feel like there's gonna be any with this you're highly thought of here. I don't feel like there's gonna be any bad blood. I feel like they understand. Now, let me say this, cross watchers. Why y'all sit here and waste this energy time? You know what I mean? If you knew you couldn't do the job, and they hired you, and they trained you, and you still wasn't getting it, why you just sit there? That's taking advantage. You know what I mean? That's that shit I don't like. You know what I mean? Like, if you were dating somebody and you got in and you realized, like, say you don't have kids, and you was like, I'm gonna date someone that got kids. And you was like, I don't really date people with kids, but I'm gonna try. When you realize that you wasn't rocking with the kids and it just wasn't you, why you just sit there? Why you didn't say, look, I tried, you know, you a great person, I want to stay friends if that's possible, but I'm just really not adapting well with the kid thing. Instead, you just sat there and was a fucked up stepdad and a fucked up stepmom, and you just was there. Like, when you need, I respect this energy because they're saying, I tried, but this don't work for me. No bad blood. This is a mutual energy because I'm seeing you're still highly thought of with this Cancer energy. So wherever you have this in your chart, it's okay. You was messing up at the job. They wanted to fire you. You wanted to quit. Good. You know what I mean? You was trying to work on your career. They wanted to have children. It wasn't working. Y'all quit. I just don't respect for cross watchers. It's like, oh, they left me. They came and told me I wasn't good enough and I gotta go. You know, or they were leaving me. That is respectful. Did you want them to ghost you? They gave you closure. They kept the line of communication open because sometimes we got to say no, and sometimes we got to say stop. Sometimes things got to change. Most of the time things got to change. So I respect this energy. This is beautiful and very commendable, whoever this is, wherever you have this in your chart. To just say, hey, I am doing auditions. I'm only taking 4 people. You 4 made it. You 2 were really good, but I could only take 4. Instead of cut. Or just you never get a call back. And you look up and see, damn, they performing. I guess they picked they 4, huh? This person said, hey, look, I'm only taking 4. I'm gonna take these 4, but you two did really, really well. Y'all need to keep going. And I want to give y'all a recommendation to a coach. You still leaving with something. So that's what this nectar energy is giving me. So this is beautiful wherever you have Cancer in your chart. Y'all know I'm long-winded, but I ain't got time. So let me stop it. Capricorn, which is the opposite of Cancer, ball out. Just now, some of you Capricorn energies intuitively, I'm just hearing, hold on, 5505, 555, can't make it up. Some of you Capricorn energies could be having out-of-body experiences. Y'all could be experiencing a lot of deja vu here. Y'all make sure y'all drink y'all water. Y'all might be seeing them little black dots or fatigue. I'm picking up fatigue with this Capricorn energy. Very interesting because when I just blinked, it just seemed like the world flipped and went direct. And I'm just fine. You know, I mean, I just left the sauna and I'm getting on down with my water. So it's not me. This is just that, okay? Let's see here. The maiden is out here, and innocence here. The stone is out here. This is maintaining your innocence here. This is sticking to something. This is not allowing yourself to be corrupted here with someone that's behaving stupidly. I'm not a medical professional. I forgot to say that. Love, deep affection, and caring. This is loyal to a fault here. Some people are asking and saying, why are you changing for that? Why are you going there and they not coming here? This is you wanting to do this. Disappointment in a lover or friend, unsuccessful plans here, Capricorn. Some of you know it's undependable and insincere. Parting of the ways, you got broken ring out here. Good fortune. News is on the way. A change is in the wind, and y'all was at 5505 on the damn clock with the timestamp, and you got 5 of Wands in reverse here. Capricorn, it's time to let something go here, and you're sitting here saying, no, we can still do it. We can still work. We can still make it happen. I picked this up for y'all before here. Someone is behaving stupidly here with the stone. It just flew over. I was only trying to pick this one up. And you're trying to stay stuck in something that don't make sense. It's retarded. It's retarded. Didn't call you retarded, can. Please don't. Because honestly, this is somebody that need to hear that. But I'm not on that this morning. With good fortune out here, you're blocking your blessings here. We're waiting for news, package, or letter. Something's not coming because I said this. Did I post this here on Instagram? And sometimes it's not it's not in front of them. That's what this is here. Capricorn, you're loyal to a fault here. Gold energy, stubborn, earth energy here. You like, no, I'm going to stay here. That cardinal energy is you is like, maybe we can get something started. Re-invoke something. But no. Look at all these no's. No. Unsuccessful plan. A breakup here. Someone's taking a rejection very hard here. Love, deep affection, and caring here. But with someone behaving stupidly. I just heard, why do you want to do that? I just do. How do you know? I just know. And I got literally 6 Capricorn placements. I am so unbiased. It's ridiculous. This some dumb shit. And I'm a Capricorn. It is what it is. 12 here, that's surrender with a change in the wind. Come on, Capricorns. What's up? Energy is on people, places, situations, and circumstances. It moves with the planets. Oh, snap. I just told y'all in the beginning of this that if you're not, your tarot will make sense when you look at the astrology with it. Venus and Saturn are battling on March 21st. Venus and Saturn, and this is an astrological thing, so you just need to go to YouTube or Google and type in Venus and Saturn March 2024. And there's, I've been a little out of touch. Y'all know I'm a real estate broker by trade. It's the springtime. I'm trying to get it in. Goat life, Capricorn. But no, that's not what Capricorn doing. Saturn is not doing that. Just because I'm a Capricorn and those are characteristics, that's great. But it depends on the collaboration of your energy, because this energy right here with Saturn is about to fight with Venus. Venus is your love and your money. It is how you identify with beauty. We just had this going on. We just had Capricorn in Venus. So y'all definitely, I will tag that video for Capricorn. When Venus was in Capricorn, I did a collective energy on that. Because what's happening here is y'all not want to let go of something, some matter of the heart. Something is done. Saturn is challenging you on this shit. Saturn is saying, what? Okay, you don't want to let go? Let's play tug of war. Saturn versus you. That's what this is. It's not going to be successful. this is over with. But with the stone here, you could have a fixed energy in your Venus or your moon, which is Aquarius, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio moon, Venus, where you like, no, I'm not letting go. I can make a circle, fit a square, fit a triangle if I want to. But the other person isn't in on it. That's the problem. You know what I mean? It's like you're the only one trying to literally, Capricorn energy, literally, look, drag this whole situation on your back. You're trying to carry the job, carry the company, carry the relationship. And Spirit is saying this is stupid. With great fortune here on the bottom of the deck, though, remember, with good fortune, whatever, beetle energy, Jupiterian energy, but remember, Jupiter gives you a bonus. It gives you a short-term something. Saturn gives you a forever. So if you can pass this test, you're going to be good. Spirit is saying don't fight with this. Five of Wands in reverse. Don't fight, don't compete, don't challenge. Let it go here. This is going to be a Four of Wands here. Look at your foundation. This is also giving me a Tower energy, because if I look at this in reverse here and I don't fight and I allow things to fall down to the what? To the foundation, to the base, to the studs. That's the Tower energy here. This is Phoenix energy. You rise again, but you got to let this go. With the Maiden out here, you're so innocent and so pure, and that you don't want to be disloyal. You don't want them to feel like you gave up or neglected them. But what you don't even realize is it's misplaced loyalty. You fight for people and things and situations that are of a worthy cause. If somebody is dogging you or belittling you or not giving you your worth, not paying you right, cheating, gossiping on your business, again, energy, situations, circumstances, people, then you being loyal to that is stupid. Now, if somebody came in and said, you don't need to be with them, they don't make as much as you, but they got a good heart and they're a good person and you love them, that's different. Fight for that. But if somebody says, you don't need to be with them, they are spending all your money and you finna be broke. And you're like, but the stone here, but once, marriage is forever, I don't believe in divorce, or we're together no matter what, or that's my person, I'm going to stick by him, that's what I'm seeing here. But you're waiting on something here. It's not coming. This good fortune here is not coming, because again, it's not a no, it's not in front of them. It's not why you over there. Aries energy can never remember the reading, but I said it was the first time. Spirit doesn't want to bless you in a den of hyenas. Soon as he lay your fat, juicy steak in front of you, you're going to jump for it. So Capricorn energy, you need to think about exactly this love here. This ain't even about them. This is about you. You're sticking in there because you stick in there. You're loyal because you're loyal. It's like I'm hearing the energy where it's like, I don't care what everybody else do. This is what I do. Wrong place for that. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. It's like being barefoot, around a whole bunch of drug needles. And you walk in somebody's house and you see, roaches crawling across the floor and you still take your shoes off. I get it. You want to be respectful. You want to take the shoes off. That's who you are. But this is what Spirit is saying. Not here. Not here. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm live right now. So call me when you're at the door. Okay. So that's the, you know what I mean? So it's like Spirit is saying it's okay to change a little bit, bend a little bit. Don't take your shoes. Hold on. What time is it? She on her way. Spirit, Capricorn, it's okay to bend a little bit. Be a little more flexible. If you walk in the house and you see roaches all over the floor, even though you the type of person that take your shoes off, Spirit saying, you ain't got to do it here. I know that you want to be loyal and all of that and do what you do and show respect, but hell no, we not taking, no. Spirit saying, look, don't fight this one, okay? You can keep your shoes on, don't walk across that shit. That's what I'm seeing here. You're going to have to be a little bit more flexible. That's why you can't receive this. Because even if it, shut up. No, y'all know how I get. I'm like, nope, here, be quiet. Because Capricorn energy, this is like, you're sacrificing yourself. You're being a martyr for something. And Spirit is saying, nah, you deserve better than that. Congratulations. Happy New Year. Tomorrow is a New Year's celebration in Iran. First day of spring too. See how everybody tapped in? But it's crazy because that's exactly what this is saying. This is like, if you jump off if they jump off the cliff, are you gonna jump too? Capricorn like, that's my person. Yes, I'm gonna jump. I love them. Then we ride. And Spirit like, now you being ridiculous. Okay. Remember to look up Venus and Saturn. They battling. We are almost done. Let's get to Leo. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I've literally had to check myself a couple of times because I realized I'm just getting upset because things aren't going my way. Okay? That makes sense. My way. You don't get it your way. You better chill. Leo energy. 6522. Remember that it is a number 8 year, so this is big. You did, Nick. You did, Nick. But it's out here. When you listen to Aries, make sure you listen to Libra, and Gemini was tied in as well. So I will timestamp it when I'm complete, but make sure you listen to all 3 of those, Nick. It was lit. So for Leo energy. Ooh, first house energy. The self here. You're very welcome. Ooh, you got some haters. You're very welcome. Oh, yes. Some of you Leo energies either bought a house or just got married. You could be engaged here or just relocated here. You can have Virgo on your chart here. Your everyday life is changing here where we have Leo on your chart. And you do have some people that are a little jealous here. Pay attention to your work. Do not get distracted. You have this friends and family, this quarter month friends and family, and you got friends and family out here. It feels like you have stepped into your own as far as having your own friends, having your own family, having your own life here, and it's a problem for people. Older man is out here. You could be the patriarch, head of household, male or female. You're like the wisdom, the wise person, but right now you can't be there for everybody because you're being there for your immediate household. Cha-ching, ching. Some of y'all Leo energies, whoever you're dating or whatever, people are jealous because they feel like they're going to be getting all your money, all your attention. They're going to be having access to your assets, and they feel like they don't deserve it. As long as you were single, you're being generous. I'm also picking up on someone who has their first child. Like you could have been the great aunt or the great uncle, and now that you got your own child, people are concerned that you're not going to be as generous and as open. Egg. Can't make it up here. Success is sure with good plans and hard work here. They should have been working on their self here. You've been building your nest egg for you, and now you could have been helping people along the way, but now people are like, what do you mean? Because it's like you're saying, hey, I really got to lock in. I can't keep giving and giving and giving because I got something to do for myself here. Orphan energy. People are afraid they're going to be left out with the Hierophant out here. This is definitely a family situation. Hey, babe, I'm live on YouTube. Are you okay? Okay, I cannot wait to hear about it. Give me 2 seconds. I love you, chicken butt. Leo energy. Oh, no, I need that phone, y'all. So this is cute in a way, but I just want you to not feel any type of guilt. With this, pay attention to your work in this September. You can have Virgo on your chart, or this is literally talking about your 6th house. Your everyday life here is changing. Maybe you moved out and you're not able to help anymore. Maybe you move to another place and you're not able to be a resource. With the self here, again, this is about building your own hierarchy, your own family, your own structure here. I'm just really picking on someone who just like, say you moved out with family, you got your own place. This is this quarter month friends and family because they were depending on your income. They were depending on your help. They were depending on you to grab the kids or contribute to the groceries or cut the yard. Now that you're not here, this person feels 100% abandoned here with family matters and this quarter month family and friends. They're like, you didn't have to go, you didn't have to leave, and it wasn't personal. It's just time for you to branch out. Wherever you have Leo in your chart, if this is a job, it's the same thing. It's like the company's like, why are you leaving? Stay, and you're like, no, I just don't want to do this anymore. Romance, celebration, and party is out here. You found something else that you'd rather do, someone else that you'd rather contribute your energy to, and it's just bittersweet, but it's really a good energy out here because this is a better opportunity. Man, you was carrying a lot of people where you have this in your chart. If this was a job, this is definitely a management level position. If you wasn't a manager, you should have been a manager. Maybe they didn't have a management position open, so you went to another company here. And now they're like, we can't lose you, but y'all also couldn't promote me. So what did you think I was going to do for myself? Come on, y'all. This self energy here, how it's split up, is giving me that you're getting pulled in a whole lot of different ways here. This is also like, I'm telling you, I'm picking up like the auntie that was like the mother. Somebody wasn't even taking care of their own kids because the aunt was always involved. Now that the aunt had their own child, it's like, what about my kids? Those are your children. You take care of them. Who's going to do this now? You going to do this now. This is very short, sweet, and to the point here. If you're newlyweds, this is the family like, you married that girl, going to move her in that house? Yes. Yes, I married this girl, so of course she's going to live in this house. And they like, they don't want, This is like that cousin, that rich cousin, that's single and fine, and finally get married, like somebody down, and it's like your family feel like they don't deserve you. This is crazy. If this is a relationship, with Leo out here, this is the energy of somebody saying, if you're dealing with an older man here, they could feel like you're leaving them behind. I could definitely see that, where someone is feeling like, you're too absorbed in yourself. But really, if there's just a big age gap and they're just not relating to you right now, they could think that you're cheating or that you're interested in other people. They're trying to lock you down. They want you to be a homebody. But there's an age difference here where this Leo energy is. This is telling me that you're like out in the wind, moving around, and this person is not able to keep up, so it's becoming a problem. That's what this is here. Because somebody is stuck in their ways. They just wanted to work, retire, stay at home. And then you got somebody that's like, I'm still young, I still got it. I'm hearing like a 12 age gap, 15-year gap. You could literally be dealing with a Virgo that's like, no, this is how it's going to be when we're together. And this other energy is more of a fire energy that's like, nah, The Hierophant with the orphan energy, someone could feel like because you moved or you want to move or relocate or chase another dream that you want to divorce or separate or break up. That's not the case. There's this cardinal energy coming in, this vitality kicking in with this Leo energy where someone's like, no, I just want to go. And someone is thinking about, you came in this world, you're going to leave this world by yourself. You came in this world by yourself, you're going to leave by yourself. So someone just set up and said, baby, I want to move to Mexico. And they like, oh, what you want to move to Mexico for? We got this nice house. We got this good life. We can stay here. They like, bye. I'm finna figure out how to go to Mexico. I will leave and go to Mexico. I want to do this for me. And now they like, but what about our marriage? Identity crisis is out here. Midlife crisis is out here. But I feel like Leo is the cause of it. Because you switching it up. You know what I mean? It's like somebody waking up like, baby, I don't want to be vegan anymore. I want to eat meat. And they like, what's wrong with you? What's happening to you? What about us? Like, why are you doing this to me? And you like, look, I was only vegan because you was vegan. I want to eat some damn lamb chop today. I want some chicken. And this person is just like, well, what about me? That's really what I'm picking up here. It's really just short, dry, sweet. It's like Leo energy's been working so long to get stabilized that they just did what they had to do, what was practical, what made sense. And now that they have this money, maybe you just bought a house or relocated somewhere, you can finally sit down and breathe and be in your skin and say, you know what, what's my next thing? What's my next goal? What do I love to do? What do I want to do forever here? But your family or your support system may be having a problem with this. They might be trying to be in your ear or give you a whole bunch of different opinions here. But you're trying to look for your purpose here and get closer to spirit here. You may not want to follow the same footsteps as them. I just heard you can fly too. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's a location you can fly to. Maybe you can astral project. Maybe they're walking or crawling in a concept that you soar in. I don't know what that means, See, that's what personal would be for. Like, that's when you ask questions like, hey, I think that's me here, and I've been wondering the same thing, and we can dig into it. Because I literally just heard with this Leo energy, you can fly. I don't know what that means for you, though. Let's do Sagittarius. This will be time stamped if anybody want to come back. It will be time stamped one day. Let me say that. Ooh. The empty room never felt so full. This says the empty room, but you know how you look at star decks, and when you look at observations, you know, or like y'all know when you undersea and you have those glass rooms. I don't know. I feel like an astronaut. You know how you looking through that helmet and you literally see space and time is out here. Sagittarius energy with the arrow out here. The archer. Hard work is assured here. Diamond here. You're receiving and giving a fresh gift. Definitely you. Remember, this is that Sagittarius energy, that bonus energy, gift energy, engagement energy. This is also giving me mining. Is that what I'm looking at with the empty room? You've been mining. Did you just extract something? Extract a gift? Extract some type of something? Look. Hand out here and need a help here. Oh, yeah. More Sagittarius energy. Another arrow out here. Target. You just hit your target, baby. You see how this was in transit and it's hit its mark here. Money path is out here. A change. Not for you. And then you got the Five of Pentacles out here, but it is in reverse. That's the Four of Pentacles here. That is the pre-Emperor energy here. So that's when he first started his business. He wasn't balling yet, but he had the foundation laid. He had to be resourceful. He had to invest his money properly, but he wasn't broke yet. Five of Pentacles also talks about abandonment too, and just like that key don't work no more. With money path out here, this is very much giving me that you were on the hunt for something, searching for something, some type of system or something, and it finally worked for you. This not for you and this in need of help here. I feel like you're not going to help somebody. Somebody didn't help you. Why would you help them? Increase your efforts to achieve your goals. That's the advice that you have for them with this diamond energy. A staff, you'll be taken care of in difficult times here. I feel like you were abandoned at some point in whatever you were doing, wherever you have this in your chart. This is a one-sided relationship, whatever it is. If you were a part of a team, you was the only one doing the work. If you're a part of a relationship, you were the only one doing the work. If you're in a friendship, you cater to them. That's what this was here. However, at this point, there's something happening here where you realize that you didn't need as much help as you thought you did. And that is the trigger. Who had this energy? Taurus energy. Sagittarius might want to check out Taurus. Where you just realize you don't need as much help as you thought you did. You've been leading the pack here. Look at the empty room in front of you. There is literally no one ahead of you. Pioneer energy. This energy is telling me that you may have thought you were left out, but you were a part of something bigger. You better think again. Better wake up because you're part of something way bigger. We'll never lose, we are winners. Literally, with this money path here, this is rags to riches. This is not broke but into between blessings. Y'all better come through. That's what this is here. You have more to give. You give more than you receive. That's out here. You got what you got through hard work and grit. That's your advice to other people here. If you dig deep enough, you'll find jewels. You'll find riches within yourself here. There's this energy that has went from doing what you got to do because you got to do it to enjoying the journey, enjoying the process. Who was that I said was in love with the process? Scorpio, the opposite of Taurus. So y'all can have that in your... thank you, Purple. I used to sing all the time on here, but I don't channel as many songs as I used to. Probably because I'm not listening to as much music as I used to. Because literally, y'all look. I don't like story time. Sagittarius energy, this is relevant, y'all. I don't like story time because I felt like I was complaining. But I see here, like, that's the problem. That's what this change is, even with this Sagittarius energy. You went from thinking, nobody cares, nobody wants to know, to this is some really valuable energy here. I can lead you. My story means something. What the path that I took here, like I actually hit my mark. People can actually benefit. So to me, I quit singing, I quit chatting, I don't do story time because I'm like, these people, not for you here. These people don't want to hear. No one volunteered this information. No one asked me. But you're realizing now that you actually went through these things. I just put this on my real estate website, y'all. She teaches, she learns to teach. I literally learn information just to teach it to other people. That's what I'm seeing here. You'll be taken care of in difficult times. You were the vessel for some type of information or experience here. You pioneered something for everyone else. That is exactly what Sagittarius it is. It is the seeker. It is the archer. It is the teacher. Look it up. I just work here. I learned this information too. So you can fact check it and validate it here. And that's why Spirit had you working so hard. Because you got an authentic situation. You know how people do reviews and they're like, okay, I'm opening the box. No, I'm not paid. This isn't a paid promotion. That's who Sagittarius has been here. So I'm also being, intuitively, I'm being told to tell you that this, if you were literally diamonds, or pressure makes diamonds, pressure bursts pipes. So you literally have a story, information to tell, literally mutable energy. You're supposed to go around and tell people what you did today, what you got going on. People can learn a lot from you, and they do want to hear it. They didn't ask you because they don't know. When they look, they don't see, but there's so much to see. Everybody out here can walk outside, whether it's daytime or nighttime in Iran. You can go outside and look up in the sky, and we won't see too many things. But we all know that there are particles and different minerals and elements, and then through the damn sky, we got the damn ozone, there's other planets, asteroids, debris floating around. But when you look, we don't see all of that, but we know it's out there. That's what Spirit is saying is out here. So everything that you went through, you went from, don't nobody want to hear about this. You've been keeping a lot inside with this Four of Pentacles here. Have more than you show is one of those quotes. I just work here, y'all. Let me tell you something, Sagittarius energy, and let me tell you something, cross watchers. When you look back, you'll be able to recognize wealth by health. Wealthy people don't normally just, they don't always, there's rich and then there's ultra rich. There's different levels of rich. You can look this up in any marketing, look it up in marketing. But basically it says that the rich, they'll dress up and flash because they're newly rich. The ultra rich, they're usually the ones that look raggedy and you like, you really rich, or you really Bill Gates, or you really Warren Buffett, and they really just dress down. You can tell by their skin, their hair. You can tell by the type of hobbies they have. That's how you're going to recognize this Sagittarius energy here, because this Sagittarius energy hasn't been saying, not for you here with this Five Pentacles in reverse. That's the Four of Pentacles. Been holding back because you don't want nobody to take, you don't want to take a loss for people to come and take from you what you work so hard to give here. So really you would have to talk to this person here. You just have to notice. Like I had a gym person, I had a trainer a couple years, and he was just so enamored with me, but he didn't give me sexual vibes. Like he was attracted to me. He just gave me interested in me. So I ended up having lunch with him, and I'm like, so what gives, And he said there's a certain time of day that most people are just busy. They're at work. They're doing something. So he pays attention to people who have free time during that type of day. Those are usually your successful entrepreneurs, or, they're wealthy people and they have money. And I happen to come in consistently around that time of day. Well, I work for myself. So he didn't have to ask that. He observed that. He would have never known though, because I don't wear real workout clothes at the gym. I be wearing like big t-shirts and stuff, So he was like, when I look at you, I didn't really see nothing, Sagittarius energy. I didn't really see nothing. But I knew by this time of day here, when I look at the other things out here, I realized I found what? He found a diamond in the rough. This person clearly taken care of in tough times, because how are they in here? Just like they say a lot of wealthy people travel during the week. Well, most people work a 9 to 5 and they're off on the weekends. So on the weekday, when you're going out and about, people are looking, saying, what do you do? And you tell them, I just work hard, Sagittarius ain't telling them nothing. Sagittarius, you have wherever you have this in your chart, you have a phobia of people begging. That's what this is. That's what this is. But I have to say here that for those of you who can't look and see on the surface, wherever you have Sagittarius in your chart, you have definitely changed. You're definitely coming out of a situation. You're in a better space, you know. You did some hard work here. It was by design here because you're the real deal wherever you have this in your chart. So if this is a relationship, you might still be with that same person that you was fighting and arguing and crying about, but now y'all may even be engaged or like eloped, and it ain't none of nobody's business. But y'all still there, y'all still together, because everything that y'all went through, what Beyonce say, make lemonade out of lemons. That's this situation. If it was a job, maybe it was rough when you started, but maybe they got new management. Maybe they laid that boss off that was giving you hell, and now you're there and you're happy. And people like, you still there? I ain't heard you talk about it. I ain't heard you complain about it, because it ain't that no more. Things have changed. Maybe you not broke no more, so you, just because I'm not complaining about being broke don't mean I'm rich. But just because I'm rich don't mean I'm supposed to complain about, what would I complain about then? Maybe I'm just quiet now. But people need to look a little closer here. Don't take everything at face value. Virgo, and then I'm going to finish with Aquarius here. Virgo. We'll never lose, we got winners. The forest is out here. You got the whole, you have a big picture thought, agape here. This is unconditional love. This is the highest level of harmony and connectivity out here with the Three of Wands here. The fun has arrived. Oh, okay. Oh, you got woman with rabbits. This is definitely giving me the energy of feeling like legacy is the big picture. Legacy is the big goal here. You know what I mean? Who am I going to pass things on to? You know, what else is out there? Lineage is something that I'm thinking of with this Virgo energy here. Period of frustration and lessons to be learned with April towards energy. This is Venus energy. Some of you are finding yourself very single. And even if this isn't sexual, which I see it is, but even again, energy, people, places, signs, and circumstances with this Virgo energy, how are you reproducing? Do you like this job? Is it enough? Is it enough abundance here? You thought you wanted, or you thought you were going to be in a different space here. Family wishes come true. Financial pinch here in March. So now you got a time frame here with March and April. This is Aries. March and April share Aries energy, that cardinal energy that's kicking in. Protected from negative forces beyond. January is out here. Aquarius is last with fair man. This is always my King of Swords energy here. So there's definitely some type of resolution is what I'm picking up out here when it comes to, I want to be here by this time of year at the first quarter, because we're wrapping up the first quarter. This is where I want it to be. This is not taking off like you wanted it to be. It's not for lack of nurturing. Some of you all can't get pregnant. Some of you all can't get the business off the ground. Some of you all can't get that account open. It's not you here. You needed to wait on the cardinal energy. When you plan these things, you need to look at the astrological chart. Remember, we're just reflecting the energy inside of our DNA. If you want to know what those energies are, look to the sky. We just are a collaboration of those energies in our DNA here. So with this Three of Wands here, looking for your ships to come in, ready to go out on an adventure here. Yo, this ship, it's supposed to be your ships have arrived. I don't see shit in that water. We'll get closer. I don't see nothing. Ain't no ships came nowhere. Now you like, well, I'm just going to go out there myself. Okay. Surf's up. Like, you know, with this agape out here in the forest out here, because you want something so bad and you're ready to be this energy, live this lifestyle, walk this purpose so bad. But it's like the resources haven't shown up yet. And it's throwing your whole resolution off. That's the whole problem here. It's throwing your resolution off. I don't care. Oh. Can you come to the back? I'm still recording. So this is what we got going on here. So this Virgo energy is kind of just feeling like behind, or feeling kind of left behind, feeling slow. Don't beat yourself. Virgo, the martyr. Of course you would beat yourself up. Because March was my deadline. It's not you, it's the energy here with the forest here and the agape. You done playing something out. You're like in love with it. You feel connected. That's this harmony here. Again, it's this connectivity and stuff. But nah. It's not your fault either. It's just about the energy. Remember, that's what Remember, that's what we're here to do. We're just doing an energy check-in. Because remember that we were waiting on the cardinal energy. Remember, we were waiting on Aries season. So Aries season finally here, and you think that March 20th, the exact day at 0 degrees Aries, I'm outside, I'm ready. Where are y'all? I can swim to you if I need to. Would that speed the process up? No. So Virgo, please don't beat yourself up. Family wishes come true. A financial pinch here. It's like you need a little bit more to give a little bit more. But remember, this isn't all on you. Your New Year's resolution really should be done around now. But that's too much for people because you got is it the Gregorian calendar, which is our January through December. But remember, for those of you who are really getting into this, always think about October. October is the 10th month, but OCT is the abbreviation for 8. It's the 8th cycle. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to decide which world you want to be in. Something else I'm looking at, Virgo. Because if you want to actually be a magician, which is shared by Virgo and Geminian energy, then you're going to have to learn how to use the elements around you. You can't just say, I made a plan and this damn plan gonna work and I said it was gonna be done by this point, so it'll be done. You're protected. So what you got is yours. You will be up in stuff. You will be able to nurture something, whether it's a child or a relationship. Even my men here with this woman, and there's too much concern with sexual matters here. Some of y'all could be y'all might be protected here. Those might not be the people or persons or situations you're supposed to expand with. And I see you may be ready to settle down or have a family, but not just with anybody. Think about it. Think about it, y'all. With the forest out here, think about the big picture. That's what I have out here for Virgo. Very short and sweet. And then with this January and Fair Man, I'm telling you, it's just giving me resolution. What your New Year's resolution should really be March 20th. So now, instead of being mad at yourself and beating yourself up, pivot and go back and see, what do I need to do to make sure that this actually goes through? Because it is yours. But again, there's something that's not quite right because Spirit is protecting you. Also, if the energy, what energy did we just come out of? Mutable energy? Fooling around, fooling. Y'all could have been messing with people that Piscean energy, they may have looked a certain type of way, but it could have been illusion energy. You didn't really see them for who they are. And you lucky that you didn't join in a business or partnership or take that job. Because then you would have found yourself with someone who's all over the place. Now Aries energy is here. You could be introduced to energies that are just as active and on the same page as you. Lastly, Aquarius. Thank you to the people who stayed with me to the end. This will be timestamped, but remember, we just checking in. The Storm. And when I just touched this card, before I didn't flip these over, but this card is giving me power. And I'm hearing range, R-A-N-G-E. Whoever in this energy, wherever you have this in your chart, baby, you not shit to be played with. This is powerful energy. This is somebody that can reach. Lightning will come down and hit wherever it wants to. And you just good and done when it do. Look at this storm energy. It's giving me this energy as somebody that's bringing literally activity. Look, you will receive a gift. Sun, your opposite, Leo energy here. Happiness and well-being. What's going on? Someone working behind your back. You better not. With this energy here, I wouldn't try it here with announcement here. Who is that energy? That was Aries, Libra, and Gemini here. They got this little fake energy going on. Involvement with the law, Libra energy. I just said Aries, Libra, and Gemini. Y'all might want to check those out. News is on the way. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. I just said this looked like touching down from the cosmos. Your gift finna start literally tag teaming and pinpointing people. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. This is you, Aquarius. And it's not bad. Sometimes we need a healthy ego to protect ourselves. Coffee. Coffee. No bark. No bark. Yes. Thank you. Oh no. No. Well, thank you. I don't know yet. Blessed and 9 of Wands here. Ooh. So Aquarius energy, you actually are the one that's going around right now as a vessel of like embodiment of spirit. Spirit is using you to actually be the deliverer and the bearer of gifts. Wherever you have Aquarius in your chart. So if you're in your relationships, you're going to be the person that's bringing literally the sun, the happiness. You're the cornerstone. You're the cornerstone or the peak of some type of energy. With this news is on the way, I talked about in Aries, Libra, and Gemini how there's the energy of like someone wanting to strike you down, call you out, challenge your new authority, challenge your right. That's this Aquarius energy will rise to the equation here. And I talked about in Leo, where Leo's doing what's best for them. And it could be a lot for other people here, but this is definitely being carried by spirit. I do see that there is some type of energy where somebody wants to literally, look at what this look like. This rooster, like, I'm finna come over there. And she like, I wish you would. I'll cook you right here. Like, I'm not, someone working behind your back. Now, what's crazy is I talked about with astrology, with this Mars being in Pisces here, I feel like somebody is about to try it. They feel like they can, yay. They feel like they can get away with it. They have this illusion, this little idea. Well, thank you, Purple. They have this idea that they can take you. Wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, if you're cross-watching, first of all, please just know that it's temporary. It's just an energy. It's going to pass. Don't do this, okay? If you really feel this way, that you really don't like this person, you're about to get outed. Somebody didn't put a lot of energy into hiding, and you about to get outed. You're about to out yourself. But don't. I really wish I could stop so many people. Because they're about to attack a person. They're about to attack a person, and wherever the Aries function is what they're going to use to rebel back. Case in point. Say this person has an Aquarius rising. And this energy over here working behind your back is going to try to be boastful and fight them and talk about them or attack them. Remember I said they got an Aries rising. This could be where their man or friendship or social circle with the sun out here, literally a masculine, could come out and be like, you ain't going to touch her. You going to talk to her like that. Because they blessed and they protected here. This person is gifted by spirit. And that's when news is on the way. That's when you're going to find out. Like, oh, okay. Announcement, message. If this is like a job and someone's like, oh, I'm going to attack them. You're not going to touch them. And I talked about this. Remember, Aries, Libra, and Gemini. I feel like that's everything here. That's going to really like wrap this up. Like, this is absolutely... This is crazy. Aquarius energy. So wherever you have this in your chart, this is a beautiful place here. You're blessed here. You're protected here. But also, if you're shy, get over it. Because, baby, it's going to be out here. This is giving me the Lion King when Simba came back. That's what this is giving me. When Simba came back and actually took the throne. And they wanted to fight him for it and rise up against him. It's Simba, bro. He's literally the chosen one. So he took it. That's what this is here. I'm literally looking at Simba. You are Simba, male or female, wherever you is, this job or whatever. Say you went on vacation or you got sick or something, and you're now returning back, and literally this is the situation where they finna find out. Like, just because it didn't change because I was gone. Matter of fact, now that I'm back, half of y'all finna get fired. Like, this is powerful wherever you have Aquarius. So make sure wherever you have Aquarius, you check out Aries, Libra, and Gemini. Look at this. Beautiful. Last number 22 at the foundation. At your core, your spiritual gift is at your core. You're chosen. Wherever you have this. I'm also picking up that Esther energy where it was like a hidden talent that's coming out, or like it's an awakening. That's what it is. It's an awakening here. These people are this adversity or this challenge here is actually helping you to awaken, and then everybody gonna see your gift. Cause you may not have been aware of this gift here, but it's about to come out now because of some type of adversity here. But through this adversity, your gift touches down out of the cosmos and you wake up. Your anointed energy wakes up here, and this is karma. For whoever this is or whatever this is that's over here, they about to get a message, an announcement from the heavens of you wrong, bad karma, you will not win. I just saw 99 and it just hit 100 on the clock. So first house. I keep feeling like I'm talking to an Aquarius rising because I have Aquarius with the sun here. This feels like an Aquarius sun in rising. So that is what I have for you all. I love you all. I will be back. My apologies. I always said I was going to balance, work-life balance, but I definitely do this from the heart. So I want to make sure I come not out of obligation or duty, but because we belong together. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Kara T. Hawkins if you want to have conversation or have a personal note. I'm not offering them like that. I got to update my description. But if you jump in the inbox and we chatting and it connects, then it'll happen. You know what I mean? I don't really need a whole lot to do the readings. I feel like it was too much. You know what I mean? I know what I know. I know what I know. So I don't need all that, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Thank you, Purple. I didn't need all the ceremonials. Like, what do you need? What's your question? How do you feel? What's going on? And then boom. All of this whole booking and scheduling and waiting. And then also, when people were booking readings, I could feel that I got booked. I'd be out in my day knowing that I got booked. And I was like, I don't like that. Because we don't have no inbox on here. So on Instagram, y'all can inbox me or ask me questions and I can, answer or not answer or just tell you what you need to hear. But I love y'all. BRB.